hold particular significance for you? And if so, why?
Kia ora, thank you. I'd firstly just like to acknowledge the land of the Lenape people on which we are sitting and meeting on today. It's really important to me to acknowledge the people who are hosting me at this time, and also to acknowledge the rest of my people from the Pacific who I am here to represent. And so yes, thank you. I do have a background in health, and public health particularly. And when I say public health, we're talking about all of those things that determine how well or not people are. And so Indigenous peoples, by and large, suffer the greater burden of illness and disease than anyone else on the planet. And so it's almost inherently built into me to have a concern for the health of our peoples generally, particularly my people, the Māori from New Zealand, but Indigenous peoples globally. As a public health practitioner, this is what I'm charged with, helping people understand what determines how well or not we are, and then what needs to happen about that.
Thank you so much for your answer. So today's sitting was centered around Indigenous people's health. So do you have any highlights that you want to share about what went down today?
Yeah, thank you. So I think first I have to recognise that this is the theme for this year, that health for the very first time in the existence of the forum is clearly front and centre as the issue that needs to be discussed. And the highlight for me around that is what we understand about health as Indigenous peoples is that it's holistic. It's about addressing all of those things, as I described before, that make us well or not. And so to be able to have a forum that's clearly focused on that, that really enables us to draw together all the threads of the different things that are important to us and how we live and succeed in life is really centrally important, because often a lot of the things that are important to us get siloed off into different areas, and so therefore we're addressing one part of what makes us well but not the whole. So this is really exciting for me, that we get to open that conversation and help people to understand better how all of the things that need addressing can be addressed together for a much more efficient way to achieve health equity and health rights for Indigenous people.
All right, I have a last question for you. So sometimes people come here and they have 3 minutes to do an intervention, and they want to put their heart on their sleeve, and let everybody know how they're feeling. So if any government representatives are listening to this broadcast, what do you think the message would be from Indigenous peoples at this forum in particular?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things. I mean, primarily this is not an academic exercise. This is about life and death for our people. This needs to be taken seriously. They need to really listen. And I think when I say that, once they listen, they need to listen again. And not just listen, but lean into action, and action that is led by knowledge and direction from Indigenous communities, because we know, and we have known for millennia, what makes us well or not, and also in this contemporary context of the world, what it is that we need to achieve the life success that we need and to have our self-determination over our lives, and that means our well-being.
We want to say thank you for joining us. We know that you are extremely busy. We just had 3 questions for you. We appreciate you spending a few minutes of your time with us. This is Sheldon Ferris for Cultural Survival at the Indigenous Media Zone. Thank you.
Thank you.